Right now, I want to move on to Prop 119. This is a tax increase on recreational marijuana to fund after-school programs for Colorado's low-income kids. We always talk about, and it is a very sad situation, kind of the haves and the have-nots, depending on the families, what they can provide those kids in terms of tutoring resources, everything else, what they can do in terms of after-school activities, and this kind of addressed that situation.
Right, and COVID made things even
Absolutely.
worse for those kids. This one, maybe no surprise, has bipartisan support, also bipartisan opposition. You're talking about an increase in the tax on recreational pot. It increases the sales tax from 15 to 20% over the next 3 years, ultimately generating about $138 million a year. That would be combined with $20 million from the state land trust money that currently goes to public schools to come up with $158 million a year to fund after-school programs that would prioritize low-income kids. A new state agency with a board appointed by the governor would oversee the distribution of the money and would certify teachers and programs eligible for the funding. Again, low-income kids would have access to that money first. They could spend it on tutoring, career and technical training, mental health services, or enrichment programs like arts or sports. An analysis by the Common Sense Institute found for $1,500 a year per student, the program could provide 2.5 hours of tutoring a week during the school year for about 95,000 students. The latest statewide assessment shows 73% of Colorado students in grades 3 through 8 don't meet expectations in math. Common Sense Institute also found that if this passes, Colorado will have the nation's second highest base rate for recreational pot. At this point, it looks like it is going down 54% to 46%, as you can see right there.
And that was one early on. It seemed like some of the teachers' organizations and superintendents groups were trying to stay neutral on it.
Yeah.
But as the campaign went along, they said, no, we would rather see education fully funded through the legislature
Absolutely.
than bringing in this third party to spend that money.
And, you know, they're concerned about that $20 million from
Right.
the state land trust that otherwise would have gone to public schools and now won't go to public schools. So, right, there was some interesting opposition to this that you might not expect.